Welcome and what is up there, everybody? This is Casper Trader back here with another video today. I'm so happy to see you guys once again, and today's video we'll be going over our portfolio and how it performed in the last 2 weeks, because unfortunately last week I did not do a portfolio update. I really apologize for that, but things just got pretty busy for me. Hope you guys can forgive me, but overall our portfolio is just performing really well in the last 2 weeks, and I'll be sharing with you guys the stocks that I bought. Here's a little preview. I'm not being cash heavy right now. I actually bought a lot of stocks in the last 2 weeks, which I'm hyped to talk about with you guys in today's video. But you guys already know the drill. If you guys could smash that like button below and subscribe to the YouTube channel, I would really appreciate it a ton. Alright guys, so in the last week we're up around 11%. In the last month we are up in the last month 4.7%, but in the last 2 weeks we're up around $200 or $225, something like that. Our portfolio is currently sitting at $2,455 per share, which is pretty nice that we've been able to recover from this whole, I'm going to call it the bat bug from now on, because, you know, the bat probably started it, and it's a bug, not a... Alright, if you guys get the point. But I'll show you guys the stocks that I actually bought on this week, and with that being said, let's just get into the stocks that I bought. And please be patient because I did buy a lot of stocks. I'm not going to go into like huge in-depth explanations of each one, but I'll give you guys a little bit of a insight of like what price I bought it at and if I'm looking to buy more of it. Basically, that's it. So we're not buying any Apple right now. I don't know, just don't have a good feeling about it. I think it'll grow, but not as much as some other stocks that I'm looking to buy. But if we take a look at Facebook, we did buy, I think this is a stock we bought most of. We bought around $78 worth of Facebook on April 3rd, and you guys already know that I'm using this fractional shares feature on Robinhood that I absolutely love. Thank you guys so much, Robinhood. Thank you guys so much, people working at Robinhood, that you guys thought of adding fractional shares, because it really does help out the investors. And I bought them at around the price point of 152, 154, 150. So let's just average it at $154 per share. And the stock market jumped up around $20 per share, so we did secure the bag on this one. We made some nice cash so far with investing at $78, but I definitely do see a ton more potential for Facebook. I mean, if you take a look, it's so far away from its all-time highs, and I still see it destroying its all-time highs in the next few years, probably hitting like $300, $400 in the next 4 to 5 years. I'm hoping. Again, I'm not a financial advisor, so I can't say any of this technically without saying I'm not a financial advisor. So, yeah, that's just my opinion with Facebook. I think it has a lot of growth potential, and that's just the price point that I bought it at. We did buy a little bit of Microsoft. I think it was like 15 bucks worth of Microsoft. If we scroll down, we can see, oh, it was 5 bucks worth of Microsoft at $153 per share, so we're up around $12 per share on that little buy. And overall on the stock, we're up around 11%, so that's doing pretty well. And with Microsoft, I do see a lot of growth potential ahead of them, so I'm going to comfortably add in a little by little, into my position on Microsoft. And now, moving on to NextEra Energy. And in total, guys, just to give you a little quick overview, I think we bought like 10 different stocks, so just please be patient, and if you guys want, you can skip through the video to see which stocks I bought. But I'm going to give you guys a little short explanation on each one, like the price I bought it at, how much I'm up, and stuff like that. Or down, actually, on some stocks. But we did buy $15 worth of NextEra Energy at $223 per share. We're overall up 3.2% on our position. And I think we're doing pretty well with NextEra Energy. I still see a lot of potential for NextEra Energy, but it did rebound a lot from its all-time highs, rebound close to its all-time highs. So I really am freaking out that I didn't buy it at like $180 per share, because that would have been a banger of a price to buy it at. But it's still good. We're still up on our position. That's what matters. We have around $507 invested in NextEra Energy. Now moving on to Skyworks, I actually see a lot of potential for this stock, and this is one of the stocks that I want to buy like really heavy on. Which is Skyworks Solutions. They have they'll benefit largely from the 5G boom that hopefully is going to happen. Well, depends on who you are. I'm not for or against 5G. I know there may be some health risks, so I don't want to get into a whole argument, but if if the 5G makes my stocks go up, I'll be happy. But yeah, so I think Skyworks at a pretty good price right now, and it didn't recover as much as majority of other stocks in the stock market. So I'm looking to buy some more shares of it. We're down around 25% on it, and we did buy like $5 worth of it recently. So yeah, I'm looking to buy some more Skyworks solutions. I think it's still at a really good price to buy it at compared to the majority of the stock market. And we got some Uber right here. You guys already know I love Uber. We did buy a fractional share. We bought like $5 worth on April 1st, and Uber's actually going up. Not bad. It still is down from its huge all-time high right here, but I still see a lot of potential for Uber. I think that, like I said in majority of my other videos, I see it like at $70, $80 per share within the next few years, hopefully within the next few months, but that'll probably not happen. But I'm hoping for the next few years, Uber will hit that price point of around, I don't know, $60, $70, $80 per share. I just see a lot of potential in it. I kind of see it as my own mini Tesla that I missed out on. So yeah, that's just Uber for you guys. Considering investing more in this company, I would say I might buy like, I don't know, $50 worth more of Uber, but not much more, because I think I have a decent position on it so far, like $220. So I think I'm happy with that so far. We didn't buy any AMD, Procter & Gamble, AT&T, good, PSEC, mains, blah, blah, blah. But we did buy a lot of other stocks. Just a quick recap, well, kind of note on AMD. I think I actually might buy a full share of AMD or a fractional share of AMD. But I do see a lot of potential for AMD, and I could see it hitting like $100 within the next like 1 to 2 years, because this stock is a growth machine. And I think I just might buy a share just to enjoy the benefit if it does end up hitting that around $100 area, which hopefully within the next few years it does hit. But moving on to other stocks that I actually bought were Visa. Visa was also one of the oldest stocks that I invested in, and sold them at like the worst time possible. If we look at I think it was right here, December. Yeah, I knew it was sometime in December 2018. I sold them all at like a terrible price, and I'm still pissed at myself for doing that. But overall, we're up around 11% our position so far. We put $5 in. We have $5.55. I think it still has a lot of space to recover. To be honest, Visa, I think it could definitely go back to where it was like at $210, $215 per share. So I'm definitely looking to buy some more Visa. I might even try to get into a full share of Visa, just because I see a lot of potential for it. Like, it's an ever-growing company that'll probably never stop growing until we all start trading. We all start using cryptocurrency instead of credit cards. No, but probably won't happen. But I definitely see Visa going up. We did buy some Tesla, so that's something I'm really hyped up about. I think it was like the first stock I bought once I got fractional shares, because this is a stock I've been wanting to invest in for a really long time. We put like $23 in, and we're up around 18% our position, which is pretty good. With the stock, depending on who you are, how much potential you see in this stock, I don't know, I might just put in so I have $100 flat in this stock and then see where that goes, but I'm not really 100% sure of which direction Tesla's going in, because it did have a huge spike before. Maybe it'll go back to where it was, maybe it won't, maybe it'll just go back to sitting around $300 per share. I have no idea, and no one can ever technically predict the market, but when we did buy our shares, we bought it around $500 and $487 per share, or per fractional share, yeah. So Tesla is I don't know, maybe not. But if we take a look at the other stocks that I bought, I'm not going to go into deep explanations of each of these. Just a few of these: Twitter and CCL, and maybe Delta a little bit. But CCL, Carnival Cruise. This stock I definitely am happy and excited to invest in. Just because of how much it dropped. It's a cruise company, and how much it has dropped from its all-time highs. And if we take a look, around 2 years ago, it was at around $66 per share. 1 year, well, just a few months ago, actually, it was at around $51 per share, and now it's sitting at only $12 per share. So this stock could, if it goes back to where it was sitting at like a few months ago, it'll 4x in its price. So if you put in, let's say, $100, you'll pull out $400 in the stock, which is something I'm looking to do. I'm definitely looking to put like 100 to 200 to maybe even $300 into this stock and just see where it goes. Maybe it'll go bankrupt. Who knows? But this is just some kind of fun, risky investment that may like 2x, 3x, 4x, 5x within the next few months or a year, that I definitely want to be a part of. So we did buy like a share at, well, fractional share at $10, $11, $12. But overall, I love the stock and I want to put some shares into it, just to have some fun and ride it. I'm not sure if it's still paying its dividend out or if they stopped paying dividends. If Robinhood updated it, but if it is paying dividends, it is paying some pretty nice dividends. So that is something I actually want to reap the benefit of. And who knows? I might even, after this whole bat bug stabilizes, I might want to buy 100 shares of Carnival because it's at a decent price, and I might try selling puts or like calls against it. So who knows? We'll try it out. But I definitely don't want to go back to like doing naked calls, naked puts, and that kind of stuff because that's kind of risky. Don't want to go into whole Amazon stuff. I bought like $5 worth, so it's no big deal. I'm up on that a little bit, like 5-10%. Delta Airlines, we also did buy a little bit of it. I saw Warren Buffett sold a lot of his airline stocks, but I mean, who knows? And is it gonna really harm someone if they put in like $5 into a stock? No. But if I am able to like 3x my money, I'll be happy about that. Like, it's more of a game and like emotional thing. Like, oh, I didn't miss out. I didn't miss out on this stock. Even if I put $5 in it, I'm gonna feel like I didn't miss out. So that's just kind of hedging on my own emotions, I would say. I know it may seem weird, but I just like to do it. One stock that I actually want to go in more depth on is Twitter, because I see that this stock has dropped a decent amount from its all-time highs. Back in February, it was at around $35 per share, even at a point in February, $38 per share. And if we look at the 5-year chart, it's not really consistent. It really isn't. But I have heard some wealthy people talking about Twitter stock and it having a lot of potential ahead of it. And I don't remember exactly what they said, but I just don't want to miss out, like I said before. But I kind of have a good feeling about Twitter, so I might dump in like $100 to $200 into the stock. We're up around 15% so far. It's been rebounding pretty well from this whole bat bug. And yeah, we bought our share at $24 per share, and now it's sitting at $28. Well, $27.9 per share. So Twitter, I don't know. I'm not sure why I'm investing in it, but I heard some rich people are, so it's not a bad thing to copy rich people. I mean, obviously do your own due diligence, but you know, sometimes you gotta do a little risky trades. But yeah, moving on to the next stock, which is ACN. I don't know how to pronounce this stock for sure, but I'm pretty sure it's like an insurance company or something. It's a consulting technology and outsourcing services. All right. So if that gives you an idea of what it does, good for you. But to me, honestly, not. It looks like a company that can do basically everything. It has a little dividend, so that's something I'm hyped about. But with this stock, I did put in $5 in. I see it rebounding pretty nicely from the corona. I said that word. I can't say it. From the whole situation going on right now, the whole bat bug situation, and I see it has a lot of ways to go back to its $215 area. So yeah, I think it's gonna do good. Yeah. So yeah, I think this stock just has a little bit of potential. And what's the problem investing a little bit into it? I'm getting really diversified, I notice, with these fractional shares, which is something I guess is good. And moving on to the last of the last stocks, which is LYV. I'm pretty sure I heard like Mark Cuban or some other billionaire investing into this stock. Pretty, not heavily, but they put like 18 million into it. So I mean, I was like, why not try it out? So I bought a share at $37. Well, bought $1 worth of it at $37.41. And we're up a little bit on it, 2%, not too good. But this stock hasn't started recovering as well as the other companies in the stock market back to its all-time highs. So I definitely see the stock could possibly double to get back to its all-time highs within the next like year or two. and the stock is mainly focused on entertainment. So I guess there's not a lot of potential for gatherings and entertainment now because of the whole bat bug situation. But yeah, I definitely see the stock going back up to its all-time highs, and I might want to put like 30 to 50 bucks in the stock. Not 100% sure if it'll perform really well, but I mean, it's always worth a try. So slowly I'll be investing into these different stocks. One stock that I'm really hyped to invest in, probably the most, is CCL and Facebook. But yeah, we have around $56 in cash right now. We may be looking to put in maybe 100 next week or 200 next week, depending on the opportunities we see. But if I see the stock market dipping even like 3-4%, I'm gonna probably like deposit some cash and buy some stocks, because I don't know if the stock market will keep going up or down. But whenever it's gonna dip down, I'm definitely gonna try to buy some shares in these different stocks that I'm invested in. So that's basically the overall portfolio review. I know it has been a little bit more of a lengthier video today, but we did buy a ton more stocks than usual. We're still sitting on $3 in Bitcoin, so that's nice. But we did buy a lot more stocks than usual, so that's why it took a little bit longer. But yeah, those are the stocks we bought over last week. That's how our portfolio performed. So overall, thank you guys all so much for watching, and I hope you guys have a great day.